Hey, Julie, thanks for joining me for Beyond the Desk.
My pleasure. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to learning more about our VP of Compliance. And what's your title again? It's something long.
It's VP Legal Compliance and Privacy.
Oh,
It is long.
it is
right?
long, but we're really excited to spend more time and get personal with you, do some soul searching.
Oh, good.
All right, 12 easy questions. We're going to start with a very simple one. What's your comfort food?
It depends on the weather. When it's hot out, it's Haagen-Dazs chocolate peanut butter ice cream.
Oh my gosh, that's delicious.
It really is, unfortunately. When it's cold out, it's mac and cheese with ketchup. Sorry.
With ketchup.
I knew, yeah.
Wow.
I want to say it's an Ohio thing, but I know you're from Ohio.
It's not an Ohio thing. I grew up there. No. Is it a family thing? Did like your sisters do it? Because you have two sisters, right?
One sister
One
did.
sister.
My other sister thinks it's pretty gross.
Well,
I
that's the
think
one
I've
I
got it.
agree with.
There you go. Oddly enough, her name is also Jen.
Hey, there you go. The Jen's got no ketchup on mac and cheese.
I think I got it from my father.
Yeah. I also have a weird one. I like mustard on my lima beans. That I always thought was an Ohio thing, but I was told otherwise recently.
Never heard of that.
Yeah, see?
But
Well,
I probably would like it. I'm pretty adventurous.
It seems like you like condiments with some...
Isn't it a vegetable?
The peanut butter on ice cream is like one of my favorite things too.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. All right. Everyone has a hobby or two. What do you do in your free time?
I have two hobbies. I do pottery and rowing, although I don't get to row as much as I used to because I don't have as much access to water as I used to. But I do like that.
Now, were you a crew member rowing or just like individual rowing or pairs?
Well, in college, I did recreational rowing, so I'm not a competitive person in this area. And I was
Afraid. Just in this area.
I'm not physically competitive. I'm mentally competitive. But I did row on a 4-person crew, and I really enjoyed it. So then I got myself a rowing shell when I was living in Connecticut. I've lived in a lot of states.
Yeah.
And I was so happy and excited. It was a 1-person shell because, I was one person, and I thought I could do that. And it arrived. I was excited. I took it down to the water around Easter in Connecticut. I don't know if you can picture the temperature, but
A little chilly.
I flipped.
Oh.
And I'm stubborn. So then I went back to my house, put on warm, dry clothes, went back and did it again.
Did you flip again?
Well, I got going pretty good. So when I was kind of in the middle of everything, I flipped again.
And pottery, that's actually a Julie original, right?
This is true. This is a pottery mug of mine. I'm not great at it, but I really enjoy it because
Now, do you have the wheel and everything?
I have a wheel and I have a kiln. So I have this. It's the only thing I can do that I would really call meditation because it actually forces me to pay attention. If you've ever done pottery, you have to center the clay. And if you aren't in the moment, I can't get that clay centered. And if you can't center the clay, nothing happens. It all just guaranteed bad outcome.
Okay, let's talk about movies. They can be quite influential. Do you have a favorite movie?
I actually don't. I like movies, but I don't watch them over and over. I'm kind of a one and done. I get the point. I got the message. Let's move on.
That does not surprise me at all. And working with you on a daily basis, it's like I get to it, I do it, and it's fixed, and then I move on. Yeah,
That is about it.
yeah, that's great. Do you have a favorite genre?
Yeah, it's sci-fi.
Oh, nice.
It's an ongoing debate with my husband. I'm of the Star Trek,
Not Star
genre.
Wars.
Not Star Wars. I like the belief that we will sort ourselves out as humanity, and it will be a good world.
Well, I like that.
So, and my husband's on the other end, so it's a very, very fun conversation.
Oh, that is fun. My dad was a big Trekkie. Was it Live Long and Prosper? He used to say that.
Yeah, there you go.
That's impressive. I could never. I look like a lobster. All right. How about if you could have dinner with any historical figure, who would it be and why?
It would be Mark Twain, because I think he may be the funniest man that ever lived.
He is pretty funny.
He is funny, and I think he liked telling stories, and he was a great storyteller. So he could do all the talking, and I could eat the food. I think that's a good setup.
That is a good setup. That is a good setup. All right, travel opens our eyes to new experience. I know you've traveled a lot, both for work and pleasure. In fact, I think you were telling me like you were, when you met your husband, you were traveling.
That's funny because that was one of my favorite places.
That's going to be one of your favorite places. Well, tell me about it then.
I was New Zealand.
Yeah.
And it was an area called Rotorua. Rotorua is a very stinky place. It smells like sulfur because it has a lot of thermal activity and a lot of mineral deposits. And so they have this Wonderland Park is what I think it was called. And they had these areas, and they didn't look like colors from nature. They had something called the Devil's Pool. And I swear the water was radioactive.
Wow.
It glowed green. And then they had another one.
Sounds safe.
No, he didn't swim in it. I think it was hot. Too.
Just looked at it.
He just admired it.
Yes.
And then the other one that I thought was kind of interesting was something called the Champagne Pool, which was also kind of green, but not quite radioactive. And then it had like a ring of orange around it. And everywhere you walk, it was just all these different colors. It was really interesting. And then we went to I think it was called a Haiki. It was the Maori feast. It's the native culture there, indigenous people. And it was just fascinating to learn about that culture and
experience different cultures.
Yeah. It was the first trip my husband and I ever took together.
That's one of my favorite things to do about travel is just learning different cultures and meeting the people and the food and everything that makes that place fantastic. So that's awesome. All right, next question. How about superpowers? If you could have a superpower for just one day, what would it be?
If you hadn't put in the one day, I would have a different answer.
Yeah, just for one day.
Just one day, you really put some parameters on that. Precognition, because I would want to check the lottery tickets. And
look at you! I don't know if I would have guessed that.
I like.
So what do you think is the right lottery that you would win? Would you go for like the biggest jackpot, or would you go for a more modest jackpot? Or
if I'm only gonna do it one day, and then I'll share it with a lot of people.
I'll see if I can be on that list.
Yeah, you can. My husband, oddly, we all have these silly. If you won the lottery, what would you do? And we both agreed we'd start a green bank. Not with all the money. We keep some of it first.
Some of it.
But because I think that's kind of I don't like handing money out, but I love the idea of helping people succeed. I think it's a really great idea. And it was his idea first, but I embraced it.
I like that you've taken it on as both of your ideas.
Yes. Community property.
Yes, community property works. All right. We all have little things that make our day better. What is one of those simple pleasures that you just can't live without?
Ice cream.
Every day ice cream.
Even in the winter.
I'm so jealous. I think I would love that.
I've had to really, you're going to laugh. I can't have the Haagen-Dazs ice cream in my freezer because I'll eat it all in one day. So we've taken to vanilla ice cream because I can manage just one scoop.
Just one scoop of vanilla. I love it. Like moderation, right? So is Haagen-Dazs your favorite?
Haagen-Dazs chocolate peanut butter is my favorite.
Yeah.
But I can't have it because it would not be good for me.
I had my favorite is probably on Penn State's campus. My husband went to Penn State, and the creamery there had this beautiful like peachy paterno.
Ooh,
it was delicious, and
I sound good.
It does sound but Haagen-Dazs chocolate peanut butter sounds
it's decadent.
Mm-hmm. All right, talking about music now. I'm gonna switch to music. Life soundtrack.
Normally it would be Life is a Highway.
Ooh.
But occasionally it might be Tub Something.
Just thinking about that song the other day. You get knocked down, but you get up again.
Love that. When I'm having a really bad day, that starts to play in my head.
It was a one-hit wonder, but it was a very meaningful one.
Great one. And Life is a Highway is actually quite accurate, though, because you never quite know where you're going to end up. But as long as you embrace it, you end up in a good place.
That's true. I love that. I love both of those. I also know that you have some pets.
I do.
What can you tell me about them?
You want to know about the dogs or the chickens?
Ooh, let's start with the dogs, but I have lots of questions about the chicken.
So I've got two dogs. They're litter mates, boy and a girl. So they're very funny. There's one is gray and the other is black, and the gray one these little kids have come up to me on more than one occasion and been like, "How old is your dog?" And like at that time he's like 4. but he's so gray. Like, no, it doesn't work that way for dogs. Not always.
Not always.
Not always.
So did it chase after the chickens?
No.
You leave them alone. Not interested in the chickens. Do you have like a whole chicken shack? And are they for eggs? Or are they for eating? Or
Well, so I got the chickens because the owners at my house had turned their shed into a chicken coop. So my chickens are the most secure chickens ever. They have a concrete floor. Nothing's getting in. And then I felt bad for them, so I put a heater in there. And then I thought they should keep light, so I gave them a light. And then when you saw it come back to your chickens, I gave them a fan. I really I got a little carried away.
a little pampered chickens?
Yes. And the plan was Circle of Life. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yes.
But then my nieces and nephews named them. Can't eat these only when you can. My husband says he has no problem with it. He said, "Put further on the plate, I'm ready."
Okay, so all the places in the world, what's one place you haven't been yet, but you would love to visit?
The Philippines. My husband's from there originally, and I have never been there, and it would be nice to see what makes him him.
Yeah.
It would be nice to see his culture.
Does he get back to visit every once in a while, or?
No, he doesn't get back very much, and he actually had left the Philippines for New Zealand. When I met him, he was a New Zealand citizen, so he's pretty comfortable wherever he is. He's very good at adapting to his surroundings, and he doesn't miss much. His comment to me, and he said it more than once, is material things don't really matter.
Yeah.
It's the people and the experiences. So he doesn't feel a great need to hold on to anything. Except me. He promised you me.
You and the chickens and the dogs.
Well, he'd like to eat
He'd like to eat the chickens.
but he likes the dogs.
Good. All right. Last question. If you were to master one skill that you don't have right now, you have many skills, but one that you don't have right now, what would it be? Like pottery? You mastered
I can't
that.
choose pottery. I have not mastered it, but I can't choose pottery.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I would go with the piano.
Oh.
I always wanted to be able to play a musical instrument. I can't sing, and I don't think I can master something that's a physical impossibility, so we got to set that aside. But I've always wanted to be able to do something like that.
Yeah.
It would be relaxing,
That would be.
but I don't have that.
Well, I bet one day, maybe if you have time after you visit the Philippines, you can go back and get your baby grand piano, and you can play the piano for the chickens.
I think we'll put it on the coop with them. They'll love it.
But the coop, yeah. I think your chickens might deserve a piano in the coop.